Welcome back, listeners, to Know Your SMS with Vikram Upadhyaya, the podcast where we delve into the world of business, entrepreneurship, startups, and investors. Today, we're diving into a topic every budding entrepreneur needs to think about: picking the right location for your startup. With the rise of remote work, it might seem like location isn't a big factor anymore. But when it comes to tech-based startups, your home base can still play a massive role in your business's success. So if you're on the path of launching a startup and wondering where to set up shop, stick around. We're about to explore all the factors that make certain cities startup friendly and how choosing the right location can make or break your venture. When it comes to building a successful startup, one of the first big decisions is choosing the right location. And while tech has made remote work easier, location still matters, especially if you're aiming to make a mark in the tech startup world. Let's break down the key factors that make some places better for startups than others. 1. The funding factor. First up, funding. Metro cities like Bengaluru, Delhi NCR, and Mumbai are known hubs for the startup ecosystem, not just for market access and a strong talent pool, but also because they attract more investors. In fact, data shows that Delhi NCR is leading in the number of deals, capturing around 33% of total contracts. Meanwhile, Bengaluru tops the charts for the amount of funding, with 40% of total investment flowing there. And why is this so important? The more venture capitalists in an area, the easier it is to land those crucial face-to-face meetings. 2. Industry specialization. Most cities have their specialties. Some might be hubs for fintech, others for e-commerce or SaaS products. This makes it important to understand what makes your startup stand out. Being in a city that aligns with your industry can make it easier to find trained and experienced talent and stay connected with clients and competitors. Being closer to where things are happening in your industry helps you keep pace with new developments. 3. Government incentives. Let's talk about incentives. Yes, the kind that impacts your bottom line. Governments often provide specific incentives or tax benefits for businesses in certain areas. Choosing a location where the government supports startups with financial incentives, tax breaks, or grants can be a huge plus. A bit of research into local policies and tax regulations could reveal a great area to base your operations that also helps stretch your funding a little further. 4th, proximity to investors and mentors. If you're just starting out, access to potential investors and mentors is critical. Not only can this proximity help you attract funding, but having experienced mentors nearby can offer valuable guidance through the rough patches. Being close to a network of startups and mentors makes it easier to build those relationships, share knowledge, and find support as you grow. 5. Access to incubator programs. Incubators are incredibly valuable, especially in the early stages of a startup. Incubators can help you handle hurdles like initial setup costs, local regulations, and basic operational requirements. In cities with strong incubator networks, you can access training and resources that will help you avoid common mistakes that can sink early-stage startups. Access to these programs means a better chance of success through mentorship, networking, and business support. 6. Quality of life. Finally, let's not forget about quality of life. You might think that the excitement of your startup will be enough to attract talent, but people want more than just work. They want a place they love to live in. Cities with a high quality of life make it easier to attract and retain quality talent, especially for tech startups, where talent competition is fierce. If you're in a place that has great living conditions, your team will likely be happier and more productive. In the end, choosing the right location for your startup is about finding that balance: access to funding, a good talent pool, support resources, and quality of life for your team. Your choice of location can fuel your startup's growth or hold it back. So don't just think, If I build it, they'll come. Instead, adopt the mindset, if I build it where they already are, they'll come faster. Take the time to weigh these factors carefully, because the right location can amplify your startup success. Thanks for tuning in today, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on building and growing your startup. Stay connected until next time.